A lot of people compare the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 to the Galaxy S8 Plus as they think that these are very similar phones. However, what if you can't decide between the Note 8 and the regular S8? My name is Linus with the TechLine HD, stay tuned for my comparison. The first question you have to answer if you want a huge or a more compact phone. Even though the Galaxy S8 sports a 5.8-inch 2K resolution display, it is one of the smallest phones considering the size of the screen. In fact, you can even manage the phone in one hand even though it may be a little bit hard to reach the top portion of the display. A 6.3-inch display on the Note 8 makes the phone a lot bigger and wider. Speaking of those displays, both panels are equally superb and they're actually one of the best in the business. However, the Note 8 can reach maximum brightness of 1200 nits in comparison to 1000 nits of the Galaxy S8. Both phones are very similar in terms of the design. However, the Note 8 feels more substantial in the hand since it is rectangular, a little bit heavier, and it has sharper edges on the aluminum frame. The second question you need to answer is if you really need the S Pen functionality. In other words, will it still be useful when the honeymoon is over? I have covered my favorite features of the S Pen in the full Note 8 review, but what I can say is that I just love it. I can't say that I can't live without it, but once you know that it's there, you find that you can do some stuff quicker or just have fun with it. The third thing what makes the Note 8 different is a dual camera setup. I think it is one of the best advantages over the S8 because you get two 12 megapixels cameras instead of one. A secondary sensor on the Note 8 is used to capture pictures with 2x optical zoom or portraits with that nice bokeh effect. As I mentioned in my full review, this is one of the best secondary camera implementations I've seen. Zoom pictures are nice and detailed, and the video does not look shaky since both cameras have optical image stabilization. The portrait pictures look just awesome with that blurred background effect that can be also adjusted even after you take the picture. This is what Galaxy S8 simply can't do. What it can do is to match the Note 8's image quality in more conventional scenarios like daylight photography. Also, I found the low light, indoor, and selfie picture quality to be identical. The 4K video looks very similar on each phone, or maybe identical, but again, the Note 8 excels here as you can use that 2x optical zoom for that distortion-free image. The Samsung Galaxy Note 8 is slightly more powerful since it has 6GB of RAM instead of 4 found on the S8. However, I didn't really notice any difference in terms of real-life performance, so you don't really need to worry about that. Both phones are super fast no matter what you do with them. The Note 8 will have 128GB or even 256GB storage options in select regions, whereas the S8 ships only with 64GB storage options. Well, you could opt in for a 128GB storage option Galaxy S8 Plus, but you will probably have to import that phone from overseas. If you don't want to do that, the microSD card slot will probably do the trick on each phone. I found the Note 8's loudspeaker to produce a little bit more rich and balanced sound, but the difference was so small that I had to listen twice. Other features are pretty much the same on each phone. Both devices are water and dust resistant, including the S Pen of the Note 8. The Note 8 runs on Android 7.1 and the Galaxy S8 runs on Android 7.0, but you can't really see the real difference apart from the S Pen related features. The Note 8 has a larger 3300 mAh battery, but it has to power up a bigger screen. That's why the battery life is comparable on each phone, and I was able to achieve about 5 or 5.5 hours of screen on time on each device. Finally, the Galaxy Note 8 is more expensive as it retails for about $1,000 depending on where you buy it from. The Galaxy S8 can be found for less than $600 unlocked. All in all, you should consider how you use the phone and what advantages each Galaxy gives you. I would personally stick with my Galaxy S8 because I just love how compact it is, but I just love the Galaxy Note 8. In fact, I think that the Note 8 is the most complete package you can find in any phone at the moment. Just consider if you need all those features on a daily basis. What do you guys think? Which phone would you choose? Let me guys know in the comment section down below, and as always, if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Finally, if you want to get all the latest updates, please follow TechLine HD on social media like on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram. See you soon.